now, our crew is just getting out of the courtroom as the pretrial hearing for Curtis Reeves wrapped up just minutes ago. Reeves is accused of murder for fatally shooting a father inside a Wesley Chapel movie theater earlier this year. Our Bill Logan joins us live now with the latest from today's proceedings, including when Reeves might go to trial. Bill?
Trying to move toward a trial date in March. That's what it's looking like at this point, Dee. A lot of folks looking forward to today, this day of pretrial hearings. And this, of course, in the trial of the former Tampa police captain who was accused of murder in that January shooting back in the theater in Wesley Chapel. The now 72-year-old defendant sat silently as his attorneys spoke of a need for more time to properly prepare and question witnesses in this case. A list of 100 or so names has been submitted, and the defense has indicated they've only been able to depose less than 20 of those. Meantime, Nicole Olson, the widow of the 43-year-old victim Chad Olson, took her place in the gallery to watch the proceedings, where both sides have been taking painstaking time to get ready, as the judge tried to point to a March start date.
I want to clear March 2nd through March 20th. As the 3-week period that the trial is going to happen. That's what I want to do. And if I can't do it at that time, I'm going to need to hear from the state and the defense as to why.
Back out live again, we can tell you that that is going to be on October 15th when those explanations are due. I want to bring in our legal expert now, Jeff Schwartz. This is going to be a very long trial, and it's going to be a long time coming. Is that unusual in something like this, to wait over a year?
Well, in a high-profile case where there's a lot of money to spend by the defense to prepare for trial, this is not unusual that you could wait a year or more for the trial, and I think that's what's happening here.
The judge spoke a little bit today about the jury pool selection, that may take only 2 or 3 days. Some conversation around the courthouse is that that's a pipe dream.
It's not a pipe dream, but it's very, very optimistic. When you're talking about the number of jurors you have here, the kind of exposure that's taken place in this case, I think it's going to be a lot more difficult to find a jury than I think the judge optimistically thinks can happen.
All right, Jeff, thanks very much. Keeping an eye on this case in the courtroom. We're keeping an eye on it as well. We'll let you know all the details as we work toward that next pretrial date on the 15th of October. And, of course, if anything changes with these proceedings as we head toward that hoped-for trial date in March. Reporting live in Dade City this noon, Bill Logan, ABC Action News.